Welcome back, tubers. Today I picked this up, what is it, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, quite a while ago. If you don't know, I've thought I wanted one of these for a while. This is a wood mill. You put a log in here and that's a big bandsaw, and you cut wood into planks or posts or whatever you want. It always sounded like an intriguing thing to me. That's nice, and basically free wood. I mean, you live in the woods, you chop down a tree, you got basically free wood with the cost of gas and a couple of blades. The blades, I already looked, they're like $15 or so. So anyhow, I was watching and this one popped up. The guy used it one time. He put one log through it and put it away, and it sat for a bunch of years. I don't know how many, and the carburetor got plugged up and now it doesn't run. So I got it for a good price, and that was really the only reason I got it, because like I said, while the idea of free wood and everything sounds great, these are quite a lot of work, and I already don't have a lot of time. As you can see, I've got a lot of things going on just here, and there's another car on the way, and I've constantly got things going on. So like I went back and forth on it, and I decided, hell, let's give myself something else to do. So here it is. Quick walk around. He put it on his platform with, there's like 35 million tires on this thing all the way around. Yeah, I don't know, but there's tires, I guess, for rolling it around. Like I said, he only sent one log through it. I see there's already like paint missing, and this is where the rollers for the cradle, bandsaw stand, whatever this is, wheels on. So I'm not too worried about that. I'll clean that up if I ever get to use this. It's, like I said, it is basically brand new. The guy used it one time, tried it out, and decided it wasn't for him because, like I said, it is a lot of work to cut up logs. It's a lot of grunt work. You pushing big logs around. You got to have equipment. Luckily, I had the tractor to move some big logs to get it on here, but then you still have to twist them and move them around and set them. It's a lot of work. Like I said, that was one of the reasons I put one of these off for quite a while, is because I didn't know if I had the time, if I wanted to do this, and well, here it is. I'll see. I'll get it running, and we'll see if I use it or not. If I don't and find myself with no time for it, well, maybe I'll just sell it. So anyhow, let's get at this motor and see what is going on here. I didn't actually try this myself. I went there, I was looking at it, I pulled on the rope and I felt compression, and I said, okay, I'll take it. So before I do anything, I'm actually going to try this myself to make sure the guy didn't have it on off or something wasn't unplugged. Fuel is on. It was on. Choke on, and start, run, start. This is at a bit of an angle, but I don't think it should matter too much. So yeah, I don't know. Throttle's up here. Give it some throttle. Let's give her some oomph. Fuel lines are all pulled out of their slots. Odd. I don't know. Make sure there's gas in here. I don't even know if there's gas in here. Oh yeah. Yep. It is full, and it smells like brand new gas. So yeah, fuel on, choke on, ignition is on. Let's see. Nope. 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 Not even trying. Okay. Let's get around here. Let's pull this bowl off and see. Make sure there's fuel getting in there. That is probably a 10 or 12. It's metric. Grab you guys. Put you over here. Maybe. Right here. Get in here. Get right in here. You see? Yeah. Ish. There you go. All right, that should be a 10. Yep. So we got 2 bolts on the bottom. This is a drain. This is to hold, the center one is to hold the bowl on. This one off on the side is a drain. We're gonna pull this drain first. See if there's any gas in here. Nothing. What a surprise. Oh, and she smells like old tarnished gas. I'll put that back in. And the fuel is still on. Yeah. Let's pull the bowl right off. So that's a center bolt. There's some stuff. Yeah, really, really tarnished. You can see a little bit of junk on the top of that bolt. So yeah, it was put away wet. Probably, oh gosh. That's fine. So let's see if this pull down on this. No. Pull this float. Oh, it doesn't even float. It's stuck right up in there. Oh. Yeah, that needle is stuck in there good. I don't want to break this. This is just a plastic float. We are gonna have to, yeah, that needle is stuck in there. We're gonna have to pull this bowl out, or pull the carburetor out. I think it's just these 2 bolts, and you get the carb off. 2 nuts, sorry. Should use a socket for this, but I am too lazy to go back to the garage for a socket. These off. It is getting warm out here today. Does this just come off? Looks like it should just come off. We'll use the wrong tool for this too. There we go. Just come off of there. There we go. Oh, look at that. How easy. I think that there was a bolt missing up in here. It doesn't even look like there was ever a bolt put in there. Oh. Probably saved like 10 cents there. Okay, so what do we got here? Ain't got much. We got a fuel line and throttle, and that is it. Oh yeah, this is super gummy in here. Okay, I'm gonna pinch this line off so we don't dump fuel everywhere. Maybe. Let me go get some tools. Get this clamp up off of here. You know, always give the line a twist before you pull on it. Makes it usually come off a lot easier. And then it's not always a great idea to pinch a line like this, to pinch it off, because it creases the edges of the rubber line and can cause problems. But yeah, you can see it was, yeah, she flows fuel, so definitely this plugged up. How does this come out of here now? Just like that. That was easy. Man, wish they were all this easy. Carb's off. Yeah, it doesn't. It's not dirty up in here. It was just on the very bottom. Oh, that needle jet up in there. It's pretty plugged up, but yeah, this This is the float bowl needle. This is what allows the fuel to come down. Where does the fuel come in? Fuel comes in right here through the on-off valve, over through this channel and up. There's a little needle right in here. And this float, when the fuel level gets low, this float comes down, opens that needle up, lets fuel in. When the fuel comes up, it floats up, closing that needle and stops the fuel from coming in. And that needle, you see the very end of it right there. And that's why, like I said, I don't want to pull on this bowl too hard because this is just plastic. So I want to... Oh man, that's in there good. Let's go dump this. Yeah, we'll just throw it in like it is. Let's go dump this in ultrasonic and see if that can break that up a little bit. And maybe I'll pull... Well, I can see light through that needle valve in there. Or jet. Yeah, there's a jet up in there. Let's go throw this in ultrasonic and give her a quick clean. We'll clean this up and throw that in there too. That's the bottom of the bowl. That is just crusty. All right, come on. Come with me. Come along now. All right, this is my ultrasonic tank. It's your typical eBay tank. I run, well, because I always use this for cleaning carburetors. This is actually pure pine sol. See, kills COVID. So it's great for carburetors. Just straight pine sol. And I am going to wipe this out before I dump all this junk in there. Try to keep as much junk out of the tank as possible. Here, you see that. Oh my gosh, that's just horrible. Guy must have had some like really, I don't know, running it one, well, using it one time, the guy must have just had some total junk. It almost looks like sawdust in there. There's got to be a screen inside of that gas tank to screen that out. I mean, it just, look at that. It's not rust. It feels like sand, but I don't know. It's not good. All right, it's not too bad, but that's one part in there. And then I am just going to dump this entire carb assembled in here. So I want to see if we can break this needle free before we pull on it anymore. And you can see there's some tarnish down inside of the throat of the carb that does not come out. And this choke is actually a little bit, it's kind of gummy. It's hard to turn, harder than it should be, I feel. So, what was on? I think this way was on. We'll put it right in the middle because I don't know. I think it was this way. On, off, on, off, on. I don't know. Good enough. Let's dump that in. Oh, there goes the choke. Oh, we don't need to clean that, I guess. If that just comes off that easy, put that in a towel there. How do we go? Like this? Like this? Like this? Just like that. Okay. Show you guys the front of this. I got the digital one, so I'm able to set stuff. So temperature, let's go up to, this is Celsius, so I have no idea. Let's put it up to, oh, it only goes up to, let's just go up to 80 C's. That should be good, right? So we'll turn that on. And then time, let's do, I typically do 45 minutes. Let's give this one full 60 on. You can hear it buzzing. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see down in the end of where that jet is, you can see like that white, almost like a cloud coming out. Where you can see all the stuff coming up out of the bowl too. All that white stuff, that's just getting eaten up and blown right out of the carburetor, all that junk. All right, put the cover on and we'll come back in an hour and see how that looks. I think I'm gonna turn that bowl around upside down because these ultrasonics are actually blasting up, so and we got it facing down to do a better. Look at that, it's getting much cleaner already. Set down, I said down. Well, can a guy even? What is going on? There we go. Okay, it's been 13 minutes and we're only at 20 C's temperatures. I just wanted to see how things are looking. Oh, look how clean that is already. Oh man, that looks awesome. And oh, look at that. Needle came out. Can you see how clean that is too? I mean, compared to how that went in, that is, it's almost like brand new already. Look down inside of this. I don't know if you can see down in there, that jet that's on in there looks great already as well. I mean, really. I wish I knew which way was on here. Look. That way's on, right? Yeah, so this way is on. I'm able to blow through there already, but we're gonna let her cook a little bit longer here. I don't know if I even need to leave this in anymore. No, I'm gonna pull this out, but I'll let that carb sit in there and that bowl sit in there just for a little bit longer. I think it's almost good already. Like I said, that was 13 minutes. Hardly any time in there whatsoever, and it's almost like brand new already. Just crazy. I love this thing. Such a time saver. It's nice how easy it is on the parts. I mean, you're not mechanically rubbing on them and scrubbing on them and scratching surfaces up and destroying stuff. It's just vibrating ultrasonically, cleaning stuff like this. I mean, there's no way to get that out without mechanically just grabbing and pulling at it and probably breaking the end of this needle off and stuff. And look at that needle. I don't know if you can see that. It's like brand new. I didn't have to do anything with it. Just toss it in there for a few minutes. It's not even up to temperature. And you get this thing up to temperature and cook parts in there. It's amazing what can get cleaned. But yeah, that is good. Like I said, we'll let that carb cook for not much longer. I mean, I don't see any reason to have it in there much longer than a few more minutes. We'll go to 20 minutes total here. Actually, I'll reduce this right now. No, I'll just let it go. We'll go to 20 minutes and pull it out and I'll brake clean it, put it back together and throw it back in and see what happens. All right, we are at 21 minutes here. Let's shut this off. It's up to almost 30 C's, whatever a C is. Let's pull this out. Let's pull out whatever I can reach here first. What is this? There's the bowl. Pulled off some of that anodizing on the outside, but that inside looks nice. I don't remember pulling anodizing off of other parts. It might be just because this is Harbor Freight. Oh, somebody's here to get their junk. But you can see this carburetor comes out, and that aluminum, brass fittings, everything is like brand new. Turn you guys around so you can see all I am doing here. Just a shot of brake clean to get that pine saw out. through the passages. Why is this not opening? Open up. What is going on here? What can I get? Oh, there we go. There. All right, you can see all that tarnish. Everything is all gone in there. It is like brand new. Copper turned a little funny color. On other parts, copper usually comes out pretty clean, but this one it turned a little bit funny again. Harbor fraught, but yeah, we'll put this together and see how it goes. So there isn't, well, obviously a whole lot to do here to put this back together, but I would like to, if I can, I don't know if I can, maybe I shouldn't even play with it. I wanted to get this like idle circuit out of here, because the idle circuit, the needle and valve and stuff in here, gets plugged up very easily as well, but now's the time to do it. Should I? Yeah, no. Most of the junk was just on the bottom. No, we're just gonna slap this back together and call it good. We'll just ignore it. So, super simple. Drop the float in, push the needle in to hold the float. Yeah, there's like nothing in there now. A little bit of staining, but that's all right. That's not going to cause no issues. So, how was this on here? It was like this. So we want this drain on the outside like that. I want to make sure this is clean, because this goes up where that jet is up in there. The main jet. Put that in there. Crank it out. Yeah, click. Make sure the drain is tight. All right, that's it. Let's go throw it in. Can you guys see now? Good enough for the girls I go out with. All right, this just goes in here. Like that. Why is it? Oh, there we go. That was like that. Oh, I can put that spring on first. I remember now. Try not to stretch these springs out too far, because once they're stretched, it's hard to go back. Like that. That in there, like that. Plug this fuel line back in. Make sure you get the hairs and junk out of it. Don't send that in there. Shut the fuel off for now. Put this clamp back. Like I said, put this clamp back. Oh, come on now. Can the guy just... There we go. Had this weird gasket on the outside. Like that, like that. Good enough, right? No, what's that port for? I don't know. And this thing, right? Is that it? I feel like choke. Where the hell's that choke? Pull this off. This choke just sits in there like that. Somehow must. Oh, there's a little tiny flap right here that holds that choke down. Weird. That. Get this hose on. Breather hose on. Couple of 10 mil nuts. I should be able to turn that gas on now. Still don't have a socket for this, using a wrench. The guy just likes to struggle. Makes you really appreciate the work. That should be good. There. That is it. It should fire up now. So, choke. Fuel is on. Throttle. I don't know if we need too much throttle. I'm going to go down a little bit here. 3 clicks. Okay, let's back you guys up. Get you out of the way. 33%. That'll work. Here we go. Yeah. There's water pouring off the bottom here. Doesn't want to idle without the choke on. See that idle circuit? I should have pulled that screw out. Guess I should make sure there's oil in it. Nah. There ain't no oil in it. There's gotta be oil in there. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gas in there, that's fine. Yeah. Gonna have to go through that idle circuit, pull that screw out. I knew I should have done that, but yeah. What fun would that have been? That would have been just too easy. Pull the bowl off of the fuel making it happener. Pull this pin out again. Get the bowl out of the float out of the way. I'm going to pull this main jet out now, maybe. That idle circuit is part of this. It pulls fuel from the main jet circuit. But just come out of there. Because this circuit on the... Why? What are you guys even looking at? The main circuit is in the middle here. The idle circuit comes off of that and goes up here. Goes up into this dealio right here. So, I'm going to pull this out. And pull that out. And then pull this out very carefully. This plastic is always very brittle. Even new. There we go. Right there is your idle needle. And or idle hole, the jet. And can I see through it? I cannot see through it, I don't think. And I just take a couple of strands. Well, we start with one strand of some copper wire. Stick it in that hole because that hole is very, very small. Yeah, it goes through. Well, that should have been idling. Unless there was something in there I blew out. Or there is something in this circuit between here and the main. I'm gonna blow in there with air. Well, I can't tell. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I didn't see nothing plugged up. Nothing came out. No idea. Unless there was just something really small in there I didn't notice or see. And what I was saying is this screw serves two purposes. It adjusts idle on the backside of the throttle, and it holds that idle jet down in that port. And main jet is clear. You can see light through it. Everything looks good. Just put that back in there, I guess. Anytime you put any small engine away, you want to shut the fuel off and either drain the bowl, or I like to run it dry, because the drain, you see, like actually sticks up a little bit from the bottom here. I like to run them dry. Usually they draw out nicer if you run them until it runs out of gas. So, all right, we'll put this back on and see what happens again now. Never want to store a small engine with gas in the carb. Fuel on. Fill up that bowl while we're playing around. And click. Choke is on, ignition is on, it's doing stuff. Look at that. There we go. Idling without the choke. Listen to her purr. Wow. Just a little bit of 2-cycle. It's good for the carburetors. And it doesn't get so stuffed up inside. Nice. I just want to run this a little bit to get that 2-cycle oil down into the bowl of the carburetor, and then I'm going to shut this fuel off and run it till it runs out of gas. Smell the 2-cycle a little bit, shut the fuel off, fuel is off, and let it run. Standing by it and it starts running out, I turn the choke on, suck as much fuel out of that bowl as possible. There we go. Bowl should be dry. Leave your fuel off. Ready to store it away. If you want to make sure, I mean, it is just 10 mil on the bottom. Just loosen it up, pull the bowl off, but that should be good. You just don't want to leave any gas in the carburetor when you put these away for longer than a little while. You know, yeah. Thanks for watching. I know it was a quick video, but it's something. Subscribe, like it, tell your friends, share it on social media. All those things. I appreciate it. Thank you.